Okay, yeah.
So, do you have an own way of going about this, or?
Not really. I think how the matchup will be in my mind first, and then I just start looking and start to see the patterns and try to understand how the players think and how they want to mix up their options. And also seeing the risk reward, which I think it's super important in this game.
Yeah.
But yeah, from the overview, I think this matchup, most people would think Link has to camp and Wario has to find his way to enter, but I don't think it's that way, particularly with Wario, because he just charges waft when he doesn't approach.
Yeah.
And also Sleepy is a very, very patient player himself. So he doesn't have to run in most of the times, and when he does, it will be like very thought of, like trying to know what will Link do after he lands with Nair or his boomerang timings, which I think that's where he will get the Nairs at 0 or the grabs in which he can start his advantage. But I expect a very patient match overall. Camping, waft, charge. That's important. Yeah.
So, perfect.
That's what I think of the matchup. I don't know if they pick any weird characters, but they're very loyal to their mains, so...
Yeah, no, they stayed with their mains the whole time.
Yeah, okay. And Link also has decently good out-of-shield options. I think a bit like frame 7. So, because of the range, he would be able to punish Slipknot pressuring his shield with down tilt, F tilt, and backer too. No. And Slipknot is also a very good player at parrying. So I'm expecting also a lot of landing nairs into Slipknot's shield, parry, and down tilt.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. I've seen a bit of that match, and that happened.
Yeah,
quite
it
a lot.
happened. It happened a lot.
I was surprising how many punishes on Link Nair he actually got.
Yeah.
Because Link Nair is so safe.
Yes, generally it's so big, beats so many moves. Well, I think it's -2 if you space it and land it perfectly.
Yeah, but you have to space it like so you reach the shield with the tip of your toe.
Yeah.
If you hit the toe of the shield, then it won't work.
Then it won't work. Yeah. Starting with the boomerang immediately.
Slipknot
just falling through. I think he's doing an up tilt. No. He's doing an air.
Yeah, the only sad thing we have now, because we're analyzing on Twitch, going back is always 10 seconds.
Okay.
So that's going to be a bit of a pain. For the next time I will have something set up that we only have like 5-second delay.
First interaction, Slipknot tries to catch him with an air, which I don't know if it's such a good option against Link, because, Nair beats everything. So it's more safe, in my opinion, to catch his landing than trying to punish him in the air with your own aerial. Yeah. Especially Wario, that doesn't have much range.
But then again, they're both trying to catch each other with their like neutral Nair tools.
Yeah.
But Slipknot does get much more out of the Wario combos at low percent than Link does. Although he does give him like... No, it stops at 20%. Both run up shield.
Both run shield. Oh, and first option that picks gear is sure hopping. He will never, very likely, but I don't know what Slipknot doing. Is he doing a jump too?
No, I think he's grabbing. We've had quite a few options. We will see that later.
Okay.
Slipknot has also been trying to grab after Nairs because he's thinking, okay, maybe he might stay in shield because he's so safe.
He's scared too.
But he still jumps anyways.
Mm-hmm. Oh, again?
Oh, he was jumping too.
He was jumping too. Both jumped out of shield at the same time. We may see that a lot. Like the preferred out of shield options of Link, it's out of shield Nair, and Slipknot did that too. Both.
Yeah, also both trigger happy when in pressure right now. So this is like we have seen 2 wake up reversal Nairs from both sides now.
Yes. Well, it's understandable. Slipknot gets so much out of it, and Link has a lot of priority against Wario's attacks. So I think we'll see that so much.
Yeah, but now I'm thinking let's watch a bit of the match to get an idea, so we have some context for the rest of the interactions.
Sure, out of shield.
I've seen a few aggressive boomerangs, even though he's like well within burst range.
The take outside, trying to punish Link's Nair with his own Nair, but it's not fast enough. Parrying again the boomerang. Gets out with a get up attack. What will he do now?
Yeah, interesting. I thought boomerang was safe on shield actually.
I think it's decently safe on shield. It's like -7 or something. There with the tomahawk. Slipknot loves doing that.
Yeah, except when he's like able to fish for down B combo, then
Down B.
he will never do it, which
Yeah.
is a tragedy.
It's just not worth the risk reward. Oh, getting
nice empty jump.
getting the sour spot. Doing a get up attack again. Link has a lot of lag after his get up attack. I don't know if maybe Slipknot could have gotten a down smash in F field or maybe even an up smash, even though they're not that good for Wario. Landing in the ledge. They are both at K position, but I don't see how Slipknot can connect his stabby arm tilt.
Yeah, it's really interesting. That's something I felt during the match as well. Like most of the match has been played in like really close-up pressure situations.
Yeah, I think he's one of these zoners. Okay, getting the air dodge through the up tilt.
Yeah, and that's also something we will see a lot.
That never didn't kill.
Dash attack, catching a landing or a startup.
Oh no!
Oh,
no,
both
and he
dying.
loses the stock at
Oh,
zero.
it's 0.
And that's such a change. He has the whole stock advantage. I think in this matchup it's so important at kill percent to have the center stage, because both of these characters love killing to the sides. The only upwards kill move that Slipknot has is upper or up smash, but that's not that common and he doesn't used to play it in neutral. But also Link doesn't have many options that kill vertically. Maybe up smash, which is very risky. I don't know if he has the waft already. Yes, he has the waft.
He's at full waft. He has been looking for it already, especially in the corner of the uppers.
Yeah, looking the short hop uppers. Oof. The solution here for Gears, not to shield them so much, but trying to outspace them. Oh no!
Yeah, he went for the extended.
Interestingly enough, this is the third time that Gear has done get up attack from ledge. Don't know if there's a particular option that he wants to cover. Getting there.
Yeah, so immediate overshoot here.
Oh,
We
yeah,
see so
overshoot.
many so early in the match already.
I think what Slipknot tries to do there is in this overshoot. This overshoot just a bit
I think
later.
now he overshoots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he tries to catch the typical short hop with a side B that Link's main tend to do, because Boomerang's startup is like frame 25 or 27, I don't remember well. So if you hit him before, it's much better than trying to punish it when he already threw it, because there's not much lag really.
Yeah, when we see here, like we've seen a lot of jump backs already.
Yes.
A lot of dash back, jump in with the boomerang. Here we see it again. So very quick pickup by Slipknot. And
Yeah,
the first
true.
3 interactions of the game basically to go for the overshoot here.
He gets a good 20% out of it. Yeah. It's nice to have the advantage against Link.
Yeah, and again we see like here, already 2 nairs again. And we have 1 interaction in neutral, and now we're back in pressure situations where it's just who plays the rock paper scissors better. Does he jump? Does he shield? And we trade nairs again, fair again.
And he gets the grab out of the landing fair. We have seen both times that Slipknot has won neutral that Gear has a double jumped out of this advantage, which is a very common option for Link mains, because Nair is good, but it's not that fast really. I think it's like frame 7. So he's left with Nairing out of this advantage, air dodging and double jumping. And double jumping I think is the best option, because he has different options to land. Like side B, Nair, down air, which is a little bit more difficult to land with.
Yeah.
Like
Also for
double
the
jump.
next interaction we will have next is he's always ready for the
For the boomerang,
parries.
yeah.
Now we see he's ready for the momentum shift too,
Yes.
because he is safe on the platform in theory, because Link can't really land through it
True.
unless he does like a last second nair,
And he would have to commit
and
so
that's
much.
why he gets the parry too.
Yeah, and what does he get? A Nair. And after the Nair, he was ready to punish that Nair, which I don't think he reacted. Recovering, I'm first neutral get up attack, I think. Get him in the ledge. He rolls away. Gear rolling away. Then show up nurse. Yes, it's a good option out of pressure. And he nurse out of shield again too.
Okay, gives him the space. Yeah, again with the boomerang jump in.
And he catches him with the F2.
Interesting enough, maybe he was actually, I'm not sure if it's an erectable time window or if he was preemptively trying to cover the roll.
Maybe he was just trying to cover the roll, but it was positioned there.
Because it might have lost against boomerang, I'm not sure about it. He throws boomerang over him. Maybe he full-ups by mistake or something.
Maybe. I am not sure if he reacted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the boomerang would have hit him, so he was not expecting a boomerang, but actually trying to get the roll.
And now, Slipknot hasn't gone outside to edge guard Link that much, which I understand. He can get scooped by the AP, so better to just get his ledge trap going.
But we see here both trying to act preemptively, but probably Link would have hit the up B on Slipknot, if not for the boomerang actually.
And that was a neutral get up. He just neutral get up. And he parries, boomerang again, getting once more the punish.
Yeah, but most of all, what we see the most in all these interactions, Slipknot is playing very reactively.
Yeah.
He's trying to, shield the initial engage, shield the nair, shield the boomerang, and then get his punish. While Gear's just very direct, not even poking, just straight going for the hit, straight going for boomerangs. So far, only dealt damage with boomerang and nair, I think.
I think so.
And one up tilt.
And one up tilt, yeah, which comboed after nair. The boomerang.
And again, another boomerang, getting an out of shield punish.
And now the get up attack.
Yeah, what's nice timing. I'm not sure if he's reacting to the jump. Might be. I think it's just reactable.
He first. Yeah, he reacted to the jump, I think. And
okay, again the boomerang, again the run up shield. So this is what we've seen so far.
And does he parry once more? No, but he gets the punish anyways.
Yes.
And
again an air on shield. Doesn't get the punish. No, does get the punish.
Does get the punish.
And again.
I think this time we saw Gear spot dodge after nair.
Gets himself a mix up, which is probably not to be counted in neutral because it's a high pressure situation where most people will shield.
And it makes so much sense to shield there, yes. Even if he spot dodged, I think it would have covered the option. Near get up into roll, Slimmer just reacts to it.
Yeah, can just react to whatever animation is going there.
The bomb, but just to get it there.
So, just for in between, what would we expect Gear to adapt? To do more empty lands, to do grabs out of a tomahawk, or to wave bounce backwards with the boomerang.
So it's safe. It would be a good idea, yeah. Wave bounce. Other
than that, he also has the option to just shield in close to burst range and wait for Slipknot to whiff something on his own shield, or just take space.
That's a very good idea, really. If he tomahawk shields on Slipknot's shield and he nairs or fares, he will most likely drift away from him, and I think you could just short hop and fair, and it doesn't matter how far Slipknot is because Link's fair is so big. Maybe it could be maybe it happens. Maybe it even happens. Tries to edge guard him low, but no, he was prepared. Gear was prepared to.
Yeah, it's super hard to. He doesn't even have to be prepared. He just goes as low as possible, and when he sees someone pressed something, then he's all good.
He jumps. Yeah. Get up attack.
And again, reactive. He's just shielding.
The fair was
and
very good.
Too trigger happy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice decision to overshoot with if it was a decision.
Yes.
To overshoot with the bomb.
Ooh, didn't punish the.
But again, he got a hit out of the nair, but it was again an aggressive option against someone who's playing grounded with shield. And he was probably already in shield startup. I think he pressed too late and it might have been down tilt actually.
I think it was down tilt.
But as we've seen, he's very happy to just press shield. He's very happy to just run up shield and get his punish.
That's why he has been getting these punishes, parrying the boomerang and getting to shield nair.
Yeah, so both the preemptive, the pokey forward air that didn't connect and the snare coming up are both in pattern.
Yeah, and very safe options, which So the boomerang, which doesn't get parried.
Yeah, I
this
think
time?
he was the parry timing.
It was further away, so you have to think about the space he has to travel.
Yeah, there we see it. He released shield too early, gets
Mhm.
boomerang, gets up air force, trouble.
He goes to the corner to land.
And again, no? Just happy shielding because he knows he's not grabbing him.
And he gets punishes for it.
Basically, for Slipknot, the game plan is to just continue doing what he does until he gets grabbed mix-up.
Yeah.
Or like more pressure onto his shield, so he actually has to do something harder about it.
That neutral be not connecting too far away.
Because Link does have the options to make all of his approaches safe. He can
Yes.
space his fair, he can space nair, as you
He
already
can wave
mentioned.
bounce with boomerang and still get combos out of it.
Yeah, and he doesn't use bomb so far.
Oh,
which is
yeah.
quite interesting. He's using it very little, but bomb, especially when you know that Slipknot is just shielding, you can throw it onto his shield and it takes the
True.
space and it forces Slipknot to either surrender the space or approach him actively.
Yeah, and well, if Slipknot gets too scared of the bomb, he will start shielding even more, so he can be. G could be more confident about just running up and grabbing, which gets you stage control and Link's ledge trap. It's actually pretty good,
Exactly.
especially with the bomb.
And also more boomerang openings, because when you force Slipknot to jump when he's close to the bomb,
Yeah,
then you can basically just throw it out safely, and it really narrows down the options that Slipknot has.
that makes so much sense because from a short hop from Slipknot, Link could get a forwarder, and a forwarder is a very good option for catching jumps, and also has a lot of kill power. Because I don't see him getting stocks from anything besides a ledge trapping or a fair.
Yeah.
I don't think
So I'm just really interested, has he had the time to pull out bombs at all? Like, we'll probably try to look for that in the next match,
Mhm.
next stock. Because now he's like on the ledge for
Yeah.
10 minutes. He could have pulled a bomb, didn't pull a bomb.
I see Slipknot shield like in a bit later the get up attack that Gear does,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen him a lot just shielding the get up attacks but punishing with something not that strong like an air or a fair. I think it happens here.
Yeah, and by the way, he's already ready here too. He's just standing there to react to whatever he's pressing and then just shoot.
Shield, just in case. He's probably thinking that he will full hop, jump from ledge and then land with nair, which is very common. No, getting the sour spot of dash attack there. He could have died there from an F tilt or an up smash. The boomerang, which this time gets jumped over.
Yeah, and again, like instead of pulling out the bomb, establishing more space, he goes to cover
Yeah.
the aerial approaches, even though Wario has not been. He's only played grounded, basically.
Yeah, most of the times he's just getting grounded, except when he punishes like that.
Yeah, but this is like the first time we see him actually get the bomb out in neutral. Well, he has advantage.
And now it's in disadvantage. He throws it directly to Slipknot. He doesn't keep it. He doesn't use it to recover. He's throwing it directly to him. That was so key. Dying or getting killed. There, Slipknot didn't have many options.
And especially, it's also still within Parent so far. He is still trying to poke him, still trying to land a direct hit. Slipknot still playing reactively, trying to just jump through it within defensive option, then get his punish.
Then gets his punishes. That's a very good option with Wario, which because he falls so fast.
Yeah, it's crazy actually. That's like in my view, Slipknot is clearly winning in terms of neutral decisions.
Yes.
His neutral decisions are way better. He's making the right choices. Somehow still very close. He's at 140%.
The wins we have seen of neutral from Slipknot are mostly fairs out of shield, nairs out of shield, but none of them have combo, aside from one upper we've seen.
Yeah, I think the first 50% he takes from unsafe on hit interactions.
Yes, that's the biggest combo.
Okay, this is the first interaction where he realizes, okay, me poking gets counter poked. I take 20. That's alright. Happens, whatever.
Not too bad.
Then the scramble situations, he takes another 20. It's alright.
And then immediately overshoots. Immediate adoption. Yeah. And we see there the jumping out of combo. And then once again, yes.
Yeah, but that was the first 10% that he got for not doing the right decision.
But
it's still fine. Like, I think the next 100% are going to be interesting.
Yeah.
How did he take these?
Goes of Sage.
I think it's boomerang, 5%, whatever.
The fair out of the parry. That's what we see, the get up attack.
Okay, also get up attack once, and now he's always ready for it. Now we remember that. It's quite impressive.
That makes sense. That's why he's been shielding in Lich so much. While Lich dropping.
Yeah, another shield always ready.
Nice. He's so prepared to catch those shields every time. The Valkyrie getting him to the other side of the stage. Oof, that clutch air.
Yeah, and still, like, the air rush was still within I play reactively. I expect you to throw out something immediately. I will do my defensive option and then try to get a punish, and that's what happens all the time.
And that dash attack made such a difference because why it didn't kill, now Slipknot's taking like 70% extra.
Yeah. And also what we see here, that one time he does take damage from a neutral interaction now, is when he deviated from the plan. He was actually trying to go for an aerial approach now.
Which got stuffed out.
Here we go. And because Gear is still playing Pokey, this actually nets him a Nair, yeah.
Another Nair. Yeah, trying to defy a challenge Elix's hitboxes with your own, not that good, not so much of a good idea.
Yeah.
For example, their downer just lost to upper.
And that was the only one, because the other two interactions after that were like mistimings, inputs by him, not getting the shield up in time, letting go of shield too early, but the decision itself was still correct.
Like they're shielding the down tilt. But it's not big hits. It's just getting some stage control and putting him in a good position to kill. I don't see. How did Slipknot die? No. How did Gear die in this stock?
I think he gets dash attacked after.
He gets dash attacked. Ah, yes.
Okay, also that scramble situation, you take that, that's alright.
Look at that.
So what do we take from this? He does not kill early enough. That's like his main problem here. He was at 50% when Gear was already at like 120. So he took 100% during that time.
Extra.
And only did one wrong decision neutral-wise. And the rest was really from not being able to close out the game.
There we have it. Just some seconds ago, Similar was at 50. Getting the parry.
So stage control, but this gets punished for being too overzealous. This is still taking up information.
I think if we counted the amount of times Slipknot has won neutral, it would be obviously a lot more, but also so much from just these fairs out of shield and Nair out of shield.
So now we're really looking like, well, how does... I actually don't even know how Wario kills best here, probably raw back airs. F-tilt plus also kill from now.
I think his most used kill option is down tilt into dash attack.
Yeah.
Raw dash attack or landing fair in dash attack.
Yeah, and those are all options he can't really... He can try to F-tilt an air approach.
Yeah.
I might need to backdash a bit.
And get some good timing, which is pretty hard considering it has only 8 frames of lag. Link's Nair. Get up attack. He could have died there.
Could have F-tilted.
Could have F-tilted.
Anything really. Up smashed, down smashed. Anything is fast enough.
Which, it's understandable. Wario doesn't get to use smash attacks that often. Because they're super laggy and not even that strong.
Also quite interesting, if he knows that he's jumping so much, which is why he shields so much, he can also try to go for a run-up up smash.
True. That's an option that I haven't seen Warriors doing really, outside of Gluttony.
Yeah, which is interesting because it's such a staple on Mario. Because it's not as accessible, Mario's kills way earlier.
I think yes.
But like from 130 onwards, you can do it just as well. And he has the same air drift, etc.
It's a big commitment, but if you know it's happening, then I think it probably even beats Link Nair if it lands from on top of the up smash.
Yeah, and here he actually was the punish. He tries to react to roll, but he's a bit too far to the left. But tries it with Nair again. Could have up smashed.
True.
Could have up smashed. Doesn't up smash.
And Nair wouldn't have done that much there, because even if it hit, it would have sent Gear to the other side of the stage. But from Gear's advantage, he hit a side B. He ends up getting killed. Yeah,
but what can we take from this so far? Like, for Slipknot, this is really... He's give a lot of information, even though the stocks are really close.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting this to get even harder onwards.
But I think, this is the stock where the tragedy happens. Exactly.
The pain.
But what happened there exactly? I don't know. Did Giro lose his jump early off stage? He tries to nair.
Yeah, I think he goes down and then he tries to jump nair again, and then he trades, and then he's in hitstone too long. And he probably jumped there.
We can't see because of the camera, but...
And he doesn't tech, and that's... Oh no, he goes through it. He neutral bees, actually. He has inputs.
I didn't notice that. And that's a special property Warriors API has, that if one of the hits that's not the final one hits you, it sends you backwards towards...
There you see it. There's the ball.
And he dies. Even if he had a jump, he would have come back with the jump. And this play is so fatal for Gear, really.
Yeah, but for us, from our viewpoint, we have to consider Gear maybe getting nervous because of this.
Yeah.
Maybe it hits his mental. But considering neutral decisions, this might still be brilliant.
This is still pretty good for the next games.
And interestingly enough, sometimes it's also weird for the mental of the person winning, because they feel very safe now. The other person just is deed, and they might mix up what they're doing, because down there now they're feeling like, I need to get the kill now, I need to close this out or whatever.
Interesting. Maybe Simmer keeps playing this game in a different way. It could be.
Yeah, just thought of it because he immediately started jumping in a pressure situation, which so far he established he doesn't want to and doesn't need to, because he wins the exchanges. Also, waft coming up is a factor for him wanting to jump more.
Yes.
For him wanting to land with nairs, wanting to land with uppers. And I've seen that a lot in the past in his games, that when he's looking for the waft, he is not playing his neutral decisions correctly anymore. Even though he knows they will always shield, he doesn't do the neutral B. He will do the up air, the up air.
High reward there is for hitting those combos. But he gets the Nair of Warrior gets stuffed by the Nair of Link. Yes.
Yeah, but here we see it. No, he jumps, even though why should he? He hasn't for the whole past stock.
It's definitely
this one is alright, but now he's jumping. Even though he could have would have shielded the boomerang again, would have gotten a punish again.
You're so right about this. Yes, really, I didn't notice that he jumps so much when he has waft. Being the upper, jumping again even through the platform, doesn't get the update for.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't true, and he figured because it was at basically 0%, it doesn't combo into the waft yet.
Yes.
Or it doesn't kill yet, at least.
It doesn't kill.
So he probably figured let's drop it, see if I can get another. That's probably what they do, similar to what the Diddies do. They do down tilt 1 and see, it's not safe yet. Wait for the other to get another down tilt.
And then try to kill, or maybe just getting some chip damage until he will really die from up tilt waft or upper waft. Getting I think...
it could have comboed. He just... got a phantom hit. He was trying to go for it too. We saw it was a phantom hit.
Yeah.
What probably have comboed into another up tilt with the platform there. Might have been stock, actually.
Might have been really, really strong. You getting out of the situation with a direction to the right though?
Yeah, but just for consistency, again, doesn't get a punish out of it, but the decision is still the same.
Yeah.
Now we see another run-up shield. There. The boomerang is coming again, just with the punish because of whatever.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
And he was not trying to parry that time. He just immediately jumped. Getting that. Okay.
Let's go too early, like the other one before that.
Try to go for the F smash in that situation. Well, with this disadvantage, I don't think it's that crazy, really.
And here we see again, he doesn't press reactive option.
He gets
up tilted.
Yeah. And the
mashes out.
now
going for the hard read with the F smash.
Oh, the turnaround graph was so good. Look at him.
Yeah, that's also something we need to pick up for later, because what we have been talking about earlier, that he was going for these grabs out of shield, because Link is shielding himself, because I'm safe, and later on we see him jump out of his safe area.
Jump more. Or maybe mash another shield. Or jump.
Again,
gets a boomerang there for the first time.
Not doing the time correctly. Because he was in shield, he was ready for it. He released too early again.
Yeah, he tried to parry too early. And because it's a special, it has a different timing.
There you see it.
Yeah, there you see it. It's different from shielding an air or parrying an air. Try to read a jump out of the bike there, but Slipknot doesn't give it really. Very tense situation for G really. He gets stomach hooked. And that...
Oof, the extension. Does he have armor while he is...
He has armor, yeah, he has armor from in startup. But I think that was planned to catch everything because the hitbox was extended with the bike and the hitbox is so big that if he got the jump or the neutral get up timing, he would have died. But it was even more exact timing because he just these 10 frames that Wario has of super armor, he timed them when G was doing his get up attack, which I don't know if it was planned, but it was very good and he got the stock and he got the game.
Yeah, but very interesting. So, we've established now that Wario is heavily in neutral decision
Shielding.
winning. Well, especially he's doing the right neutral decisions,
Mhm.
yet they're very close in percent. Even this second stock, which they both started at 0 basically, it got close. He died at 100, he still has 100.
It's true.
So even though the decisions have been right, he has been misinputting them or not gotten enough out of it. For example, we see a lot of nairs that don't lead to a combo, fairs that just, add 10 damage. So he has to win a lot of interactions, while Gia, if he does manage to get the boomerang because of the mistimed shield or whatever, he gets a boomerang into fair, into an arrow off stage.
Into maybe a ledge trap.
Gets maybe 2 or 3 times as much damage out of an interaction, even though in the grand scheme he's winning less interactions.
Mm-hmm.
So the interesting thing here is, should Slipknot be thinking about, okay, I can actually do this better, I can shield better, I just need to focus better, or is there an approach to reactive play against these things that's just safe for him or yields more reward? That's something where I need more Wario knowledge in terms of, does he have better out of shield punishes? Does he just whiff the combos? I don't know.
I don't know. I think, in my opinion, he cannot punish boomerang and nair out of shield with a true punish. I think fair and nair are like his best out of shield options, and they're too slow. So what I would like to see more from Slipknot, which we already saw, is this overshoot nair, which not just overshoot, but catching the side B startup, which is massive 25 frames of startup in boomerang, and I think that's more consistent, and he can get more out of it.
Yeah, and the other thing, his advantage has not been the best. He hasn't killed super well. Granted, 2 stocks. We haven't seen a lot yet. But not going for the most optimal punish, even though he could have. Not going for the F-tilt.
We remember these 2 times, yes. With the roll and with the get up attack. We didn't see a kill option, just nair.
Yeah, and also losing 2 opportunities where he's trying to poke but gets counter poked by a link get up attack or by a link drop down aerial, I think. So yeah, those are the things we will be.
And for Jir, I think because Slipknot's trying to punish boomerang so much and parrying so much, he could try to do a tomahawk tilt or tomahawk grabs on his shield, which tomahawk grabs may not be that safe because it's 6 frames. He has to be there vulnerable to Slipknot just neutral areaing.
Yeah.
So he could do tomahawk tilts, which I think are about the same frames, but they wouldn't lose to Slipknot aerials, and they would mix up the timing in a way which would make Slipknot just not go for these parries at all and just shielding or evading the situation completely, because it would be too dangerous. So for Jir, basically trying to go more into tomahawk tilts or tomahawk grabs, and for Slipknot trying to get more like important punishes when he has the frames to do it, especially on Link's get up attack and roll from ledge.
Yeah. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I will surrender control to you.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, and some data that I've got here written is that we've seen Jir jump out of vertical combos mostly to center stage, which can be important for Slipknot to extend his advantage. We've seen Jir roll outside in tech situations, What else? What else? What else? And we haven't really saw that much of camping. I thought it would be more important because Link's neutral is pretty good, and Wario's neutral is not that good, but it's very menacing. Like if you get hit by an arrow, you're taking 40, and if he has wafts, well, GG's, shake my hand. So yeah, I hope we get to see more adaptation from these players, which they already did a big job. But this game was kind of a special because this interaction of Sage that killed Gear at 0, and Slipknot too, but Slipknot was at like 150, so it was not that important. Let's get a little closer to when the match starts. We have it there. Hello.
Okay, so we have 20 more minutes. So now we shouldn't look at every interaction now that we've established what they're looking for in general, and see if we see hallmarks of them actually adapting.
Okay, marks of what we already talking about. Then we'll see it fully.
Yeah, interesting. Immediately more run-up shields from Link, actually.
He did it twice. So fast. Getting the boomerang, catching Slipknot, dashing. He did that. He did what I said, but it didn't work. He did the tomahawk up tilt, but Slipknot was just shielding. Maybe tomahawk grabs. Like this. Oh my god, he's so ready. Hey, massive adaptation.
The adaptation pro coming through.
Oof, big punish on that. A greedy option, in my opinion. Drop down.
Yeah, and also something like, let's go back anyways. I think we've seen a lot more safe aerials right now, because he has been hitting shield 2 or 3 times already. Again, the same ult. Should have got the punish for Slipknot, but shielded too late.
Was in the dashing animation.
But here we see him empty landing, going for the up tilt.
But Slipknot was shielding.
Yeah, he was shielding. Maybe it was just missed timing. Wasn't ready yet. Was waiting to actually react.
Maybe.
Doesn't punish. Lucky for Gear.
The fairy just poking.
And there again, could have hit shield, and Slipknot realized, okay, it's super safe. He's not gonna punish that because that's like -2 out of the full health as we saw.
Dash back.
And we see again Gear shielding.
The nair to get out of shield. That upper, which by the way, it's also -2 on shield.
So no change yet, because there was again a nair he could have shielded.
Oh, that was such a good ledge trap from here. Like nairing, short hop nairing so much, but making Slipknot react, trying to drop down and neutral B, and he just stopped in that moment of doing short hop neutral and dash back with a boomerang, getting the punish, a big lead.
Yeah, but just like for the viewers, like this ledge trapping is like a different situation, which we shouldn't compare to neutral, where people will play radically different.
Yeah, it's
so
advantage.
Even though people play very active or whatever in neutral, then they might play very different on the ledge.
On the ledge, yes, it's true. More scared. Getting the bike, putting pressure with it. Getting out with the get up attack, very prominent in this.
Yeah, so again, doesn't get the punish, too safe.
Too safe, yeah. I was so up in the air that up B wouldn't have hit anyway.
So we see some adaptations from Gear, but not like entirely having understood it, or not at least not gotten it into his autopilot.
And now getting the stock is another story, because people also play differently when they're at kill percent.
Oh, tries to up tilt but has the bomb, so doesn't get the punish here.
The bomb getting in the way, getting a grab. With the bike he will be able to recover, yeah, no problem.
Okay, Gear though trying to play more reactive himself here, when he's not immediately close to him. Instead of just going in with an air, empty hopping, because from Gear's point of view, Slipknot could have run up shielded here.
Yeah.
Like after the ledge situation, we will see it.
Which was so important in game 1.
Here. He could have landed and done run up shield, but Gear did empty land, does dash back to force an action.
And what does Slipknot choose?
Does it again.
Shield.
And again, empty land.
Up tilt.
Up tilt.
Which
so not only is Slipknot whiffing his punishes when he does get a hit on shield, but also Gear starting to mix it up more. So no major decision changes in terms of approaching, but in mix-up.
And we see that happening with the results in this stock at least. Oof, but big combo from Slipknot. The difference is not that important right now.
Oh, doesn't get a punish.
The up throw way to do it.
Yeah, and also importantly, grabbing.
Mm-hmm.
Grabbing instead of approaching with an aerial, knowing that Slipknot will run up shield or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We're too far back after this.
And that's where we see the adaptation. Grabbing more. Last game didn't happen mostly. We think grab,
Was
unfortunate.
And again, baiting him to force out an action, mixing up his landing options.
He's playing more bait and punish. Cheers.
Paying out for him.
Yeah.
And also realizing we have had a lot of situations where they're close in a pressure situation, shield to shield.
Yes.
And Slipknot does always have the same timing for when he's jumping out. So Gear here waiting for him to push the button first. Interesting enough, because he's not been playing reactive so far.
Yeah. The downer, well timed. Getting him from above. Very good edge guard, but kind of dangerous sometimes because of how strong and big Abdi is.
Yeah, and that was once again, and Slipknot is trying to punish an air on his shield, probably. Just it doesn't matter for him. He wins either way, even if it's a slow poke.
Yeah. And do I see Waft?
Yeah, Waft is already up.
the neutral get up into the neutral get up into Nair that led to so much.
And also full Waft on the second stock already means he might even get a half Waft for the rest of the match. Could be. I don't think it comes into play, but
and in my opinion, the match has not been that patient really.
Yeah, maybe he ate a full bike or something.
Makes sense. Could be. Oh, getting the punish.
One has on shield.
He tried to rob them here. Getting the punish on the landing there, which is unsafe from that distance.
Oh, nice.
Very good spacing from Slipknot.
Yeah, crazy. He could have died for that.
Could have died.
A few pieces, millimeters more to the right, he wouldn't have made it back.
He would have died, yeah. Oh, the perfectly timed air dodge to the bomb. Oh, this is the third time we've seen a Nair of shield working from Slipknot.
Yeah, he did get a nice combo out of it this time, right?
Yeah. Upper and neutral V, which is not only clean but 40%. Tries to edge him though. Gets beaten by Link's Nair.
Yeah, and also we're still seeing very few bombs, even though there were plenty of times again where you could have pulled it out. Still playing very aggressively, trying to just out-damage Wario on these interactions.
And in my opinion, Jir has been winning neutral so much more consistently and even advantage situations, but it's still even with the big combos and waft combo that Slipknot has gotten.
It's interesting that he's going for the down airs so much.
It's such an even game right now. The roll with all the advantage here, and FT could do everything. Fair getting the kill? Not really. Don't know if that was a shield poke. I'm not
but at least once again proving that the ledge trapping from Gear is just much more deadly. Also due to the character, you know? Link is just a menace.
A very good ledge trapper, especially with the bump. Getting the shot up there. Okay, yeah, coming back to neutral. It's just been hits that get each other off stage, but we haven't seen. There's a doubt. Yes, I was about to say that. Did I kill?
I think it did kill.
Yeah.
But I'm curious. I think it caught the landing, and that's I think an adaptation he does from here onwards. Because I think when we didn't see it again. Instead of shielding, he starts dash attacking it. Dash
attack is super fast. I think it's frame 6. He didn't die. Crazy. Bomb throwing it directly to Slipknot. The neutral get up to roll, which we've already seen from Gear. Get up attack. 9.
Again, doesn't get the Punisher shield.
Slipknot off stage. This is such a scary situation against Link. Already with that. And that was definitely a reaction from Gear.
Yeah.
And a good punish. A punish that would kill. Gear doing very clean in this game, really.
Yeah, and also opening up the questions that even if you know he's doing the Nair, apparently you're not getting the mileage out of it that you want to. So even though you're technically winning neutral, it's not worth the risk, apparently.
Sometimes in this matchup, like you're getting an air, you getting an air is not the same as Slipknot getting an air, not by any means. And we've seen that even the kindness, the more small commitments that Jiri makes, like throwing out a fair or just dashing it with neutral air, gets punished by Slipknot with his own air that he's not afraid to throw out in neutral, because Jiri doesn't have the out of shield options that much. No, I got lost, sorry. What was the point that I was trying to prove? I forgot. Doesn't matter.
Risk-reward ratio.
Risk-reward ratio.
So yeah, but like what alternatives does he have? Like, as we see now, he can try to wait for the for the nair to land and then punish with a dash attack or an F-tilt. But due to Wario being so stubby, he has to be quite precise.
Yes, it's true. And the ledge trapping from Jiri has been very deadly this game. So that means the risk reward gets shifted into Jiri's favor, because if he can get Slipknot off stage, he's not just taking a hit, he's taking various or maybe even dying.
Yeah. So, and the other thing is, if he's ready to react for the jump ins, then he might need to figure out when is he jumping, so he can overshoot and catch the jumps.
Yes.
That's also an avenue he can open up, which is also difficult, because going into Link, when he's throwing these boomerangs and then actually try to overshoot, is really risky.
Can be very risky if you don't have the timing right.
Yeah. I haven't really looked out for stage control, which might also be interesting, considering the platforms. They played game 1 on PS2.
And we consider the kills.
And game 2 on Smashball. And he hasn't really used them to mix up his landings. Am I landing on platform, am I not? To open up gear into throwing out a fair, for example, which is way easier to punish than an air.
Yeah.
He's played very grounded, usually set under platform, which also forces nairs over fairs, because you can't really... Link always wants to full up fair usually, but he can't really do that, especially not approaching when Slipknot is sitting under platform.
Yes, he has to pressure with up tilts, or just trying to get the option that Slipknot would do out of the platform.
Yeah. But against Link, once again, it feels like it's very dangerous to even consider going onto the platform, because he's so safe and just flailing on you, and you can't really punish.
And you can't really
except
punish.
For fair, maybe.
Fair, maybe with grab or neutral air. I don't have the stock counter here, but I know that Slipknot has gotten 2 kills out of dash attack, but raw dash attack, and I don't remember the other ones really. That might be interesting. I will count them here.
But especially the kill differential has been really high.
Yes.
Gear has been killing very early, while Slipknot, like, always in the triple digits.
Yeah.
Usually always 150%.
More patient.
Except for the waft kills, obviously.
Except for the waft kills, which kills super early. The grabs coming into place once again.
Yeah, but interesting overshoot grab from Slipknot.
Yeah. And that time Slipknot was caught trying to dash instead of shielding the boomerang. The jump out of vertical disadvantage once again. But that FT was...
but it was what we were talking about, trying to catch a landing and counter poke it.
Yeah. Landing in the platform.
Yeah, and we see again, like, whenever he's in the air, when he's not close, he does get hit. And there we see why it's so scary.
It's so dangerous to be there.
He tries to counter poke it. After this one, he's on the left side again. He tried to counter poke if he was... This is the F-tilt coming.
That's the F-tilt, yeah.
And if he was nearing, it would be the perfect spacing, would get him the hit. But now it's the boomerang, so bam.
He gets hit.
Almost dies for the ice correctly. If he died the in, he would have died.
He would have died, yes. He would have died from the fair.
So that's what we talked about now. This is why it's so hard.
We see another roll away from you. And there, did you see the nair was so safe and shield? Fair didn't work. For the rising one, it works, yes. Getting out of the ledge without much trouble.
Oh, very close. Nice.
That fair would have killed once again. And now Jerry rolls.
Yeah, he
in.
always rolls in when he's like in the center third of the stage.
Okay, that
Oh
makes
no
a
no
lot of
no
sense,
sure.
really.
No. He actually always rolled out when he was there, and he only rolled in when he was at ledge. But now he mixed it up.
Now he mixed it up, and that was so important. Oh, getting the up smash and reaction to the full hook. Landing immediately with the backer.
Interesting, especially because we had so little data on Slipknot jumping so far, so it's quite a commitment. He might have picked up more than we have there, or just
tried it
bet it all.
Yeah. Now full hopping again. The nerve shield working this time.
Yeah, Slipknot trying multiple options. Now he's at it with the back airs. Tried to catch landing with the back air because it felt safer maybe.
Here trying to set up with the bike. Oh, but just Jiri went to the other side of the stage.
Okay, back to shielding.
Setting up once more with the bike. Oh, that was very, very, very well thought. Even on the neutral getup, it would have gotten punished like that. Then
oh, Tomahawk.
that was so good. That was so good. We haven't seen that in a while. It's just nerve trading a lot. Getting the jump out there. Jumps again. Slipknot just jumps again. And we see the bomb play once more. Well, not once more, but once in a while.
It's just one of these scenarios again where I feel like if he was holding bomb consistently, here he has bomb, he can take stage, he can just jump away with an aerial and drop the bomb. And then he would have so much pressure. This gets a hit, but even without the hit, Wario has to decide, okay, am I trying to take the bomb? I need to do something because it covers the whole corner.
Yeah. And it's such a big hitbox overall. That clutch air dodge getting him through center stage. The Tomahawk once again.
Nice.
He's really been adapting with Tomahawks instead of Nairs and Boomerangs.
Oh, well, let's say he's been adapting.
Yeah.
Could be more.
Could be more. Nair. Okay. Getting the bomb outside again, but trying to
probably was meant to be an up.
How you said, Slipknot's jumping more, and because of that, you're trying to catch them more with fair, which is not happening. He stopped full hopping so much.
Oh wow!
What a catch!
Interesting, fascinating.
Yeah. Oof, could have died there, Slipknot. Very, very good option, but Slipknot was ready with his shield. Did he get poked? Shield poked by the fair?
I think it was still an ending leg. No, he was an F tilt.
Oh, he tried to catch a nair probably.
But once again, F tilt probably would have been right if it was the nair.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
And you're changing his options.
There you see it.
Yeah.
Nair, also a second hit that comes out way later and is disjointed and the nair.
And it's bigger. And makes sense to throw it at this percent where nair wouldn't kill. Getting the control of the bomb, it's one way to deal with it. That get up attack that we've seen from G once again.
Yeah.
Happening so much. Fresh stocks.
And that's what we have here, the bomb. And now he can just safely throw stuff out.
Exactly.
There's little he can do. He needs to try to contest it. He can just explode it.
He has to commit a lot in order to win neutral. But we have waft here.
And especially against... Sorry?
Oh yeah. We've been seeing Slipknot fish for the nair so much because of the waft.
Yeah. Just wanted to point out the bomb play in terms of he's playing so much grounded. That's the correct answer to win even more neutral, because now it's even despite Gear not doing the correct neutral choices. Only the mix-ups, no game plan changes. And that's something how he could extend on it much more.
Limiting his options, the options for Slipknot. Getting that in air, getting 23 out of it.
Yeah, he wants the wolf. He gets a raw. How did that happen? Just a raw up tilt?
It's just a raw up
roll
tilt.
read? What happened?
Does he?
He goes for a back air. Tries to hit him, but he backdashed. So
it's really a whip punish. And now it's already in a percent where he could die from any hit.
Oh, what an amazing!
Oh my god, what an amazing conversion! Yes.
20%. 10 seconds later, dead.
It was such a fast shock. Oh my god!
Very nice confirm. I think that he mentioned that was like the first time. And it's like, this is the first time I got it.
First time he had gotten this. It was a custom combo. After the down tilt, well, you could have done something, but in that situation, you can die from doing something or from not doing anything. So you have to just play the mix-up game. Fourth game.
Yes, that's our time so far.
That's our time.
We will be returning with the top 4
with the
in
tournament.
a few seconds.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure to do this with you. I'm actually very surprised. You have this very outgoing socialite personality.
Thank you so much.
And then
Thank you so much.
out of nowhere, bam, you're super analytical, very much knowledge, picking up all the things very quickly. That's been a blast to do it with you.
Thank you. It's been so. I like playing and talking about this game so much, and I really thank you for everyone giving me this opportunity, for voting for me, and also for accompanying me and showing me your perspective about the game. It's actually very interesting. So
and also, to make the grand worth it,
thank you.
here's your pay for all your work.
Oh my god, 20 euros.
Hopefully Gia and Slipknot will be able to make something out of this.
Yes, and well, we've been all this time analyzing Slipknot and Gia. Are they both in top 4?
I think so. Slipknot for sure.
Slipknot is away finals.
Might have lost. I'm not sure. We will see.
I don't know. And I know that Gears a relatively new player. Or is that a lie? I know he plays a lot of online, but...
Yeah, he is not new, but he's been grinding a lot of online in the...
Showing off. Yeah. His adaptation was very good.
Yes.
With the tomahawk grabs, that was very awesome to see. And now I have to play Slipknot.
Now you got all the info.
Yes. Okay.